Hey, I heard that you are wanting to get like some highlights done in your hair. Okay, yeah, I can definitely help you with that. So let me get started here. The first thing I'm gonna do is just brush your hair out a little bit, okay? Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get your hair just a little bit wet. I'm just gonna spray some water in it so that the coloring will take a lot better, okay? Alright. Okay, perfect. Let me just dry it a little bit so it's not too wet. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna brush it one more time. Okay, that is perfect. Okay, I'm gonna put my gloves on here so that I can, I just don't want to get my hands stained. Okay, great. Alright, let me just get the coloring ready. Okay, so I have the color all mixed up here, so it's all ready to go. What I'm gonna do is just part your hair and then just so I can do some in the top and some in the bottom. So I'm gonna part your hair, kind of put the top half up, and I'll start with the bottom. Okay, so okay, that's perfect. Let me just add the actual color here to my mix. So I heard that you wanted kind of like a orange type of tint in your hair, right? Okay, I have this color here. I'm just gonna add it in. The color name is Pineapple Prosecco. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this into my mix. Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry. Alright, let me just mix that up. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot. Let me just clip the top half of your hair up here. Just okay. Okay, and then let me just put one more clip in there just to make sure it stays. Perfect. Okay, so I have these foils here, so I'm gonna start just taking sections of your hair to put the coloring in. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do one more on in your bottom section, and then I'm gonna take the top half of your hair down and then start on the top. Sorry, just dropped something there. Okay, perfect. Alright, let me just take those clips down now. Alright, and then the second one. Okay. Alright, great. Let me just... Okay, let me start the top half now, okay? And another one. Alright, and another one here. I'm probably just gonna do like two more, but let me just mix up the hair coloring a little bit more. Alright, let's do another one here. Okay, we'll do one more. Your color is gonna be so beautiful. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a kind of like a shower cap over your hair, and we're gonna let this sit in your hair for about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm just gonna put the shower cap over it to kind of keep that heat in there, which will kind of help with the coloring to set in. Okay, so I have this shower cap. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this over your head. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're gonna let that sit for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll go ahead and rinse that out.